Hi, Anne. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. And I am just getting started, kind of adjusting my camera. Let me adjust my other screen here, so that I can read my comments. Let's see. To go to YouTube here. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm finding my live stream. How is everybody tonight? Well, you all come in. Say hello to me when you come in so that I can say hello back. Welcome. Hi, Pat. Hi, Anne. Welcome, 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 everyone. Patricia and Anne. Hi, Rose. Welcome. Welcome to everyone who's come in here. Good to see everybody. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Regina. Hi, Aunt Beck. Christy Marie, hi. Good to see you. Hello, hello. I thought, as I was getting started here, let me put this over to the side. I thought that I would share with you this day planner. A couple weekends ago, I did what I called snuck away for a Saturday. I went up to Lincoln, Nebraska, which is something I don't do very much. And I went to Barnes & Noble, and we do not have one in our area. I have to go fairly a little distance to get to a decent bookstore. But they had these planners on sale. And so I got this for $2, and I really like it because it opens like this. Isn't this cool? But that's not what I wanted to share with you. What I wanted to share with you, that it was March 24th when I bought this. And of course, this goes from like July and August of 2017. So I had all these pages that didn't have anything in them. So what I did was I have been filling in information on the days just for the fun of it, but I started doing sketches going backwards. And I do this again off camera, kind of like when I'm relaxing in my chair, just kind of sketching. This come from Tim Holtz Found Relatives. I'm not sure where that came from. I think we were watching wrestling that night. So that's kind of fun to do, and that's a good way to use up a day planner that you start like in March. You know, sometimes if you get them on discount, they discount them starting in February. And that's just a good way to use up all these days. So I'm going to keep going that way to fill in sketches. I just kind of wanted to share that right off the bat. So let's say hello to everyone who's come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Janet, and Beck, Lisa, Ann, Danny K. Hi, Danny. Lucia. Hi, Lucia. Vicki Hampshire, you're new to me tonight. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Rose and Ann and Aunt Beck and Lisa, and I think I said, oh, hi, Tina. Tina G. Lucia. Wow. Mary Zink. Welcome, Mary. So I think I've said hello to everybody. Oh, Jen Yates. I keep seeing people I haven't said hello to yet. Hi, Jen. Welcome, everybody. So I'm going to start off right away in doing reverse collage so we can get it done. Because we've got things we want to do tonight. And I have a couple pictures here that need to be put in. This was one we did a couple weeks ago of Christmas, a Christmas celebration, and this came out of the Reminisce magazine. I've started using my Reminisce magazines because they have a nice source of pictures in there. And I'm just going to tape this down. So I hope everybody's had a good week. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, I know, Rose. That happens to me. Aunt Beck goes live right at my supper time. So you go have your supper, Rose. I'll be here all evening. So let's see. Do I want to put it over here? I think that's where, or do I want to put it up there? I think I plan to put it over here. So that's where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to use, well, I don't know what, oh yeah. Here, a wider tape. So I'm going to go ahead and put these pictures in, and then we're going to do some reverse collage in this. Supper time, supper time. Super busy and exhausting week. This is the highlight of your week, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, you know, I watched your weaving. Your loom weaving. Oh, how interesting that was. Lisa at My Eclectic Life, if you haven't caught her channel yet, go watch her channel because she's got a really interesting video on using a loom to weave. Now, this is the one we did last week, and I have to put this picture in too. I tell you, we are filling up this book. It won't be long, and this book will be finished. Thanks to everyone here. Yes, Janet, it was interesting. A loom for, I don't know if it was a scarf. It was more like a weaving. I don't know exactly what she was making, but I don't think it was a scarf, but it was, I don't know what exactly were you using? Fabric. I'm making kitchen towels. Oh, how fun is that? Yeah, I didn't see, I saw the part where you did the, I think you're calling it the warp that goes vertically. And I was watching you set all that up. The page that I'm going to do tonight is this one about horses. And actually, I'm doing it because there's a bronco buster here. This horse is a bronco. It's wild and it wants to stay free. It fights to throw the cowboy to the ground, but the cowboy wants to tame the bronco. He knows that he must stay in the saddle or the horse will not be tamed. Frederick Remington is the artist who made this. It's a statue. He knew how broncos act. He was a cowboy as well as an artist. And this is the Bronco Buster by Frederick Remington. I got to see some Remington paintings in a museum out in Denver, I believe it was. But this is the picture that I chose for it. This came out of the Reminisce magazine. And I do think I'm going to paint this part out. But I'm not going to put this in tonight. I'm just showing you. And I think that it'll go over here. But what I want to do is some reverse collage. And here again, it's black and white. So I have to choose my own colors. And since it's kind of a male-dominated again, I'm going to go with maybe the blues and browns. And we'll just get this done. So... because we have a lot that we want to do tonight. And Aunt Beck, I've missed you on Wednesday night. I know you didn't go live, but I was ready for an Aunt Beck on Wednesday night. Let's see, blue. What am I going to use here? I've got a blue cotton and a parrot blue. I think I'll go with the parrot blue. And I didn't pull these. I did not pull these. Usually I try to have them pulled. I'm going to do this blue and maybe my Georgia clay, and I want sort of a brown, and I don't know, maybe I'll put some of this metallic worn penny on it, so, which I haven't opened yet, or have I? No, I haven't. This is a new, This is a new bottle. My favorite task of getting those tabs off. Okay. Let's see what's going on in chat. Lucia says, let's see, Janet, you've been super busy. I've seen all your beautiful creations. Yes, Janet, I've been watching you post on Facebook too. Very cool things that you're posting. Danny says, I've missed Aunt Beck too. She's been working her tail off. She has. They've been getting that house ready to sell. And I'm going, Janet, I hope you guys find a house to live in. Of course, you probably wouldn't move until you sold your house and found another one. But I think she's saying she wants to be all settled by Christmas. And I'm going, you're going to have one busy summer. Let's see, and I'm just going to paint around the reverse collage. Is painting out everything on the page except for what you want to keep. Ooh, that's a lot. We'll keep that right in there. And I'm just going to paint out the white space in the margins here and leave the text and leave the cowboys. So we'll just paint these out, and here again I start off with my finger painting, which you don't have to when you're doing reverse collage. You can certainly use a paintbrush, and that's something I did this, well, in fact, when was it? Day before yesterday, I think, because they soaked all last night and they soaked the night before. I finally got my hands on some Murphy's oil soap, and I washed out my paintbrushes. And that Murphy's oil soap, I had the hardest time finding it, but I saw some at our local Ace Hardware. So the next time I had a little free money, I got some. And let me tell you, it is every bit as good as what people have been saying it is as far as cleaning those old paintbrushes. I had one paintbrush where the bristles were just, and I know people have said that before, and I'm going, oh yeah, I know. Every bit is true. That paintbrush is very workable now. So I'm very happy with how clean my paintbrushes are, so I'm using my fingers tonight. Let's see. I think I'll put a little in there. I want some more of that worn penny. Where am I going to put it, though? I think I'll put it down in here. Whoops, that's Georgia Clay. That's not worn penny. Well, we're going to put Georgia Clay on there. Where's my worn penny? I want some worn penny. Worn penny's kind of a coppery metallic-y color. That's really pretty. That kind of goes with this statue here. In fact, I think I'll put more of it on here. I'm looking down at my page right now, so I'll catch up with Chad as soon as I get through smearing my pages with worn penny. And here again, reverse collage. I am never happy with these pages until after this paint dries, and I come back and look at them, and I'm much happier after the paint dries than when I'm doing this. So I think I'm going to put some more in here. I'm just about done here. I'm thinking that I just about have it like enough. Except I need some down in here. That worn penny is really pretty on this page. And has anybody tried out the Deco Arts Matte Metallics? I keep reading about them and I want to try them. And of course, they aren't available in my area. But I'm going to get my hands on some because I am wanting some. All right, we're going to put that aside to dry. Let me wash off my hands here. Welcome to everybody who's come in. As soon as I get my hands wiped off here, I'll look at chat again. Hold on a minute. Let me put this over on the other side of the room to dry. Ooh, I'm loving that metallic. Ooh, I'm loving that. Okay. The other reverse collage book that I'm working in is this Somerset Art Doll magazine. But let me look at chat and welcome people to come in. Hi, Vicki. Messy Table Studio. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Aunt Beck says we bought 40 pounds of books at the Goodwill Clearance Center. You were going to go to a new Goodwill, weren't you? Was that a new Goodwill? Wow, 40 pounds. But when you consider a book might weigh a half pound, so you must have got a box of books. Cool. Very cool. Hi, Patricia Stubbs. Jenny says, I bought some Speedball pink soap. No worky. Speedball pink soap. I've never heard of that, Jan. That's interesting. You're saying hello to folks here. Aunt Beck says, I have some gorgeous envelopes here that came while we were away. Can hardly wait till tomorrow to open them. So we're going to be watching for your video, Aunt Beck. Patricia Stubbs came in. Hi, Patricia. Lisa says, let's see, who's she talking about? She's asking somebody if she posted pictures. I think she's talking to Janet. Janet says, Murphy's oil is also great to clean your stencils. Aunt Beck says, I wish Scott would hire some of it out, but I know him too well. That'll never happen. They're talking about remodeling their house that they're going to sell. And Janet says, Lisa, I made my first flocker page today. And she's referring to, when they talk about flockers, they're talking about Melissa at 70 Acre Studio. Melissa has a lot of chickens, so they call themselves flockers. Let's see. Hi, Franna. Welcome. I'm scrolling back through chat, trying to catch up with everybody. Lisa, whoops. Talking to Lisa. Janice talking to Lisa. She's putting together an envelope for her Happy Meal journal. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Aunt Beck's been working her tail off getting that house in shape. I think I'm up with you now, or almost up with you. So I'm going to do some reverse collage in this Art Doll magazine. This Art Doll magazine was gifted to me by Gina Ahrens, and I'm just loving doing reverse collage in it. I'm trying to keep up, but I have to tell you, I was gone 3 days last week. And when I wasn't gone far away, but it was enough that when I was tired when I came home, and I didn't feel like doing too much. But we are getting things done in this book. The page that I'm going to work on tonight is marked. It's this one, about guardian angels. Look at the colors on this page. Let me get this wax paper behind it. And let me get this wax paper behind this page. And when I do reverse collage in this, I do three things. I do the reverse collage, which is painting out the text and whatever I don't want on this page. I like to leave the title, and I like to leave credited the artist who did these dolls. And for this page, it is Pauline Gill. And these are guardian angels. And then I do the reverse collage. I choose a quote, and the quote that I chose was Mother Teresa, never travel faster than your guardian angel can fly. So that's going to be the quote for this page. I'm going to tuck it under here. And I'm loving that worn penny on that other page. So I think I'm going to use worn penny on here. There's some Georgia clays. There's some yellows. Let me pull a little yellow. Let me zoom in just a little. And you guys, this is Friday the 13th. And internet so far has not kicked me off, but you know how Fridays are. So if I start buffering and it looks like I'm not saying anything or moving, I've lost my connection. And when that happens, my YouTube application, I am streaming off of my phone. So my YouTube app is still working. All I have to do is reconnect. So hang tight if I say I fall. So when I say I fall, I mean I've lost connection. So hang tight if that happens, and I'll be right back. I'm going to put some worn penny on here because I really liked it on that other. And I think I'll put a little yellow. She's got some yellow. And I'm going to leave this, and I'm going to leave the angels. I'm going to put a little Georgia clay, I think. And this goes fairly fast because all I'm doing is, whoops, now see, I already goofed it there. All I'm doing is painting out the things that I don't want to show. And then I'll come back in and put in the quote and do some fine line. That's the third technique that I do on the pages in this book. I use my fine line paint applicator to put in, to embellish the pages. My light's kind of glaring on this book page. Let's see. And this text in here is all about technique of how they make the dolls. So I usually just paint that out because I'm more interested in the photographs themselves, which I don't touch because I really feel like the dolls are just perfect. And I want to leave the artist credited. Let's see if I can't get a little of this more worn penny off in here. And really, that's about all I need to do here. And I'll probably just come back, maybe an impromptu video. I'm not sure when. I think I'll leave it just like that. They're predicting another blizzard snowstorm for my area of Nebraska tonight, and then tomorrow. We just don't get done with winter. So I don't know if I'll come in tomorrow morning or not. Light's glaring on this. Let's tip it a little so you can see a little better what it is. I'm really happy with that. I'm going to put it aside to dry, and we will move on. Let's see. What was the third thing I wanted to do? Oh, I know. This book. We've been doing tatting. And I was looking at the one we did last week. And let me tell you what's bothering me about that. And that's this white spot. I don't like that white, just that white area. I think I'm going to take just a pinch of yellow. In fact, I think I'll just kind of smush it on with my finger here and just kind of tone that down a little. That just glared out at me after everything was dry. When you're doing things live, you don't notice it until afterwards. Isn't that much better? Yes, it is, Mary. I answered my own question. Let me dry this so I can flip the page. I was really happy with how this came out. This is craft paint. That's all I'm using. I either use this Deco Art Americana or the Apple Barrel is primarily what I'm using. Welcome to everybody who's come in. Let me look at chat and see where we are on chat. Let's see. It looks like it's lavender. It does. I think it may be lavender, a lavender bouquet here. And Lucia, welcome back. How was your sewing retreat? Yeah, I did. I made that white spot just kind of blend in with the rest of the page. Hi, Artsy. Welcome to you. Artsy is our friend from Greece, and I know it's the wee tiny hours in the morning. Hi, Barbara. You made it. Yes, we're doing a pick 10. I'm going to do a really quick tatting in here, and I might do it on this page. Okay, I've fallen once, but I'm back now. So when that happens, just hang tight. I think, let's see, I wanted to show the other page that we did the week before was this page. And you know, what I want to do is put dots and loops around here, but I won't do it tonight. I want this page to kind of coordinate with what's happening on the border here. So I have white, and here again, I've got these white vases here, and I know, well, you know, if I do white, they might coordinate with the white. I need to sit down when I do this. I don't do too well with the fine line paint applicator when I'm standing up. I'm not that talented. So if I fall while I'm doing this, hang tight. If I lose my data connection, I'll be right back. So hopefully I'm not going to look at anything. I'm going to do loops and connectors. And I'm just going to do some lace kind of doily-like things. Let me get my paint put away. And then after we do this, we'll come back and we'll do the pick 10. So Barb, you were asking about that. Give me about 10, maybe 15 minutes. So I'm not even going to put wax paper under here. So I'm going to start out by doing some, what I call them lanes. I don't know what they're officially called, but they're kind of lanes into the loop. And I'm not looking at a pattern this time. So I'm going to do a lot of loops, I think, and some lanes. Let's bring it down this way and this way. And I'm just going to kind of, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, I might be doing probably maybe more crochet than actual tatting here, but we'll add some little tatted loopies. Little loopies in here, which to me is different than a picot. A picot for me is not a loop. And when you tat, I think it's kind of more of a loop, but I could be wrong. I'm certainly no professional on all of that. So while I'm doing this, I'm not watching chat. So if you're saying anything to me, hold off until I get back, okay? Now I'm going to do some more what I'm calling lanes. I'm just going to kind of hook these together, and I call them lanes in the, they're kind of, that's kind of like a layman's term. That's not an official tatting term. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I like to have my dots, but I think I'll hold off on that. Let's do another, let's just kind of curve it around. I kind of want this to go fairly fast. I don't want to spend all night on this, because we want to get to the pick 10. That was so fun to do. And we have done February and March of Cindy's. Cindy Signs Others pick 10. So I think she does her pick 10 toward the end of the month, but we're going to do January's tonight. And then we'll have to wait for her April. So I might, if I can convince Lucia to send me some of her, what do you call it? The mesh, mixed media mesh prompts. I might put them in a spreadsheet and pick the prompts via, I was trying to think how I wanted to do it, via, random.org. I don't know. I'm just, but I kind of want to continue doing the pick 10 things. Now this doesn't look too lacy yet, but just let me keep working with it. I want it to be fairly simple. Let's put some dots in here. Dots always help. And again, I'm not watching chat. I'm watching my page. I'm trying to watch over here to the phone to make sure that I haven't fallen, because I can't see up there because I'm sitting down. Let's put some dots in here. You know what I want to do though too? I want to put some little lacy lines in here. And I call these, what I'm doing now, I call it filling stitches, because I know in needlework itself, they have filling stitches that they connect areas of needlework with filling stitches. And I'm just putting some diagonal lines in and calling it filling. And let's put some more dots in. And here again, I'm not looking at anything. I'm not trying to study a pattern. I'm just drawing with my fine line paint applicator. But I really think this white with this black and these rose flowers are really pretty. I'm missing some in here. So my week went really fast. Like I said, I was gone 3 days of last week, or at least partial days, and I come home and I'm tired, and I look at Facebook and I look at YouTube, and I'm tired. What can I say? So I didn't get a whole lot done last week as far as accomplishing things. Just one of those weeks. Ooh, I'm liking that. Now I think what I'll do is kind of maybe some smaller loops here. And let's hook them together. Because I do know they do that in tatting. And then there would be one coming in here probably off of the edge. And let's draw some filling stitches. And I'm here again, I'm not watching chat. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Ooh, I'm kind of liking that. I am in the fine line zone. Let's see, let's do one here. A circle, and then some circles around it. But I don't want to get too much. I'll probably work it over here, and then there, and let my center leave that alone, because if I put too much on here, it will not be it'll be overpowered with lace. And I like that black or the blank area to balance the lacy area. Oops, kind of got close in there. So just think of these as little tatted loops with these little, the bigger circles with the little loops hooking them all together. Kind of form a little flower type area there. And then I like to put my dots in. We'll just put them around in here, around in here. And I think what I'm going to do is start in here and just outline the whole thing. I've got dots coming around that way. Maybe put a few more in there. And have it come down this way. And then put what I call my filling stitches right down along the border. Ooh, this is fun. All right, I want to do some more lanes. I think I'll do a lane right across the page here and do a loop. And a loop, whoops, I want a bigger loop. As soon as I get done with this, I'll catch up with chat. But welcome to everybody who's come in. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So just enjoy yourselves while I'm finishing off my patterns here. Welcome to folks that are coming in. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute here. I kind of like that. But then again, maybe I'll swoosh down that way and do a loop. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. And that's the fun of it all, really, is just getting out your art tools and don't worry about it. Just go have fun with it. Let's see, I'm going to put some diagonals in here. I call this a filling stitch. Put in some dots. Bring it around this way. I always think these dots and loops just make the piece. They just make it elegant. Now I'm going to put a big kind of flower here in the corner. And then just drawing circles. And then I'll attach the circles with the loops. And I think that really is kind of what happens in tatting. That's how they attach. Well, actually, there's loops coming out here that probably attach these. That's how they attach everything, is with the connected loops and the lanes. Now, I need some loops in there. I'm forgetting my loops. Yeah. And let's kind of do some fancy work in here and some diagonals. Now, I want to come down this way, but I don't want a whole lot down this way. I could just kind of want it peeking out. Maybe I can really get in the zone doing this. I mean, I can spend hours playing with this. Thank you guys for bearing with me while I'm not watching chat. I'll catch up with you in a bit here. Welcome to all the new folks that have come in. If there's any... I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I don't know how long I was down. I've been just talking to myself, watching what I was drawing. Artsy fartsy, hello. Well, I'm just about done. Let's see. Bet she's still doodling beautifully and not looked at the chat yet. You got it. Artsy. Artsy fartsy, welcome. I haven't seen you for such a long time. Hi, Barbara. Thank you so much. And Beck said, Howie is on my lap. Tippy is to my left and Callie is purring in my good ear at my right shoulder. On the back of the couch. You think they missed me? You must be home, Aunt Beck. Yeah, I don't know how long I was down, but thank you guys for holding. Artsy says, Mary. Rose is laughing at something. At my house, I would have blamed it on a cat. Oh, thank you, Maria. Welcome, Maria. My little rascal. That was a challenge by Cindy. She challenged me to do that, and I could not resist. That little fella was so cute, I had to sketch it. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see. Oh, man, I must have really fallen. I must have really been off in my own little world there for a while. Lisa says, did you see her little rascal sketch? Yeah, you know, I guarantee you, Lisa, that if I took commissions, they wouldn't come out half as good because I would be too uptight about it. I don't do commissions. I learned my lesson. Hi, Danny Lyons. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Danny. And welcome to you. I hope you're back in here after I fell. I don't feel like a queen of the fine line paint applicator. I feel like I'm a student. Thank you, Janet. Said she's loving this page. I'm really having fun with this. Thank you, Maria. All right. Well, let me finish this one little area here, and then we'll move on. I just want to finish this little area here. And I think I'll do another kind of, I like to have it kind of falling off of the edge of the page. And here again, if I lose my data connection, I call it falling. I don't fall physically. Yet, I haven't fallen physically. Let's see, I think I'm going to put one in here. Some people notice it because I'm busy looking at my page. And so I'll look over and I go, uh-oh. I'll look over here at the phone and I'll notice that it's spinning. So, but it could be a few minutes before I even notice. So just hang with me. I'll be right back when that happens. I want to just kind of finish this out really fast here. This is so fun to do, guys. And I was watching a video today. I think it was Jane Davenport. Yes, it was. She had a fine liner. It wasn't one of these. And I don't know if it was one of her own brand. I don't know where she... I don't know how many times I'm going to fall, but it's Friday the 13th. We can blame that. I was talking about Jane Davenport. I was watching one of her videos today where she was doing some... She had sprayed some, or had put some paint in her, in a fine line, in a fine liner, not like this, not the brand that I use, but in a fine line paint applicator. And she put some, she put a medium in it. I don't know what it was that she put in it, but she was drawing with that. And then I think she actually took the fine liner and took that liquid. She had thinned it down quite a bit, and she squirted into one of her water brushes. And that's something I might try. I have not put a watered down paint medium in other than, well, I don't even think I put watercolor in a watercolor brush. I put water in it when I do my urban sketching. How many times am I going to fall tonight? I think that's the third time, right? I think I'm going to call this done. You guys are probably ready to move on, aren't you? Let me see what's going on in chat. Let's blame it on the weather. Yes. I'm back. But we're expecting snow tonight. We're expecting like 3 to 5 inches, and the wind's going to blow. So thank you, Lisa. We're expecting a lot of snow tonight. Hopefully this will be the last snowstorm. I got a little daffodil out on my window, and I'm going, it's not going to survive that blizzard. Would you just stop with the winter? Thank you, Ramona. Welcome, Ramona. It's good to see you again, lady. Ramona, we've been thinking of you. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see. Hi, Tanya McGuire. I'm kind of scrolling back through chat here. Uh-oh. Lisa says, maybe I should just issue you a challenge. Huh. Well, one at a time on the challenges, but if you want to issue me a challenge, go ahead. Don't do it here. You'll have to do it via Messenger. So if it's a picture, try to make it something that's in the public domain, or on Wiki or Pixabay, or someplace that where I can pick up the photo with, with no trouble. It wasn't too much trouble with the one that Cindy did, but because the photographer responded back to me. I didn't want to do that picture unless I got permission. So let's see. The azaleas are gorgeous in South Carolina. I'll bet they are. You were teasing? Oh, to get you to sketch my kids for me? Well, are they in the public domain? I kind of hesitate on sketching family photos because they never turn out like family, and then I feel bad. Becky, what was your last cold night that you had? I think that I'm going to tone these down a little. They're almost too bright white for me. I think I'm going to tone them down just a little, maybe even with that copper. Maybe just a little bit of wash. That's just almost too bright for me. Let's see if I can just kind of just tone it down a little so that it doesn't, so that it kind of falls into the background. Sometimes these things just kind of stand out to me too much, for me too much. Let's see, now I'm messing it up. Let's just kind of mess it up there. I'm going to stop before I really mess it up. Okay, so the pick 10. Pick 10, Cindy Finds Utter. But before we do our pick 10 for tonight, I'm stuck on this butterfly, and I was unhappy with how it came out here because I tried to stamp over. These stars are really thick, but I wanted to show you too. From last week, I put that tar gel on here, and I don't know if you can see how thick and really, it's like almost like a clear, almost like glossy accents. I put it on this egg right in there, and I put it on these eggs. I used it on the bird. There, you can kind of see where that's shiny. That's all tar gel in there. And Lisa suggested I do that nest with that string. I didn't know what I was going to do for the string, and she said, make a nest. That was perfect, Lisa. Perfect. But what I want to do before we start on tonight is stamp this butterfly off on some, and I just have the pink tissue. But I'm going to stamp it off here and collage it on. I might trim it out. Let's see what happens. I can kind of experiment before I collage it down. But let's just see. I'm not happy with how it, how it's stamped on this, but this has a lot of volume on it. I'm stamping my finger with ink. Let's see what happens here. Am I going to be... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do it again, only I want it to come down this way. So, I'm never, ever quite finished with my pick 10s, I guess. I reserve the right to go back and fiddle with them. But I wanted butterflies flying over the stars, and they did not stamp well over that page. And I covered up the first ones. Now I'm just going to, let's put that stamp over there. I'll put the ink away. And I'm going to sit down a minute, and I'm just going to real hurry up quick, kind of trim this out. And I'm not trying to be precise. I kind of want the butterfly. Come on. And let's just kind of trim him out there. That pick 10 said use tissue paper, didn't it? I think it said use napkin. But now I think this the tissue will, I'm hoping that it'll kind of fall into, let's see what happens. I should probably try it before I do it, but I should probably try it off over here, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do what I want to do. And let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I kind of want that star to peek through. And I'm not sure how much you guys are seeing because I'm not close up. I'll do a close up after I get this collage down. Yep, I'm liking that. Oh, I think I need a new brush. Let me reach over. I got one right here. We'll use this. And this is just Elmer's glue with diluted with some water that I'm using. Okay, let's do the other one. Let's kind of cut it out real fast. Yeah, I had to have my beautiful butterflies on this page. I just had to have them come out and fly over the earth and the stars. And I'm not doing too great of a job. I'm just kind of cutting around this butterfly. I think I'll cut it a little bit more in here. A little bit better. I'll trim this off a little. There, and I kind of want him flying down this way. Let me get rid of this. Okay, let's hurry and do this. Yeah, they didn't show up very good at all when I tried to just stamp him right on here. I'm liking this. I am liking that. Whoa! Oh well. I was too harsh on that. I'm going to leave it like that though. Maybe I'll put this kind of in here, tear it off a little. There, he's just barely peeking through over there. I might fix that later, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let me zoom in just a little so that you can see it a little better. I was too harsh on this wing. I'll have to come back later and re-stamp it, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I'm going to leave my glue out and my paint out in case there's something going on in January's Pick 10. I'm going to use my heat gun. If I fall, I'll be right back. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So this is kind of wet. I don't want to turn it over while it's wet. Let me catch up with chat. Don't forget, oh, hi Cindy. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Welcome. Howie has shut off the circulation to Aunt Beck's legs. Howie is her cat. For those of you who are watching the replay and don't know Aunt Beck. I love Aunt Beck's kitty cats. Let me put a piece of wax paper over that. I think it's dry enough, but... Alright, what we're going to do is January, and we're going to do it over on this side. And I'll probably put a page here just saying Pick 10. This will be the introduction. This will be January. This is February's. And this is March. And then I'll start another one when Cindy does April. So I'm going to, on my phone over here, I'm going to get out of my chat. I'm going to go to Cindy's channel. Let's get rid of all my notifications. So let's see. Cindy should be right here at the top. And there she is. And we want to go to January videos. And January's got to be down here. A month ago. My creative year. Just play. I should do a search, but you know, this is how I search. Design team. Large Marge. Well, we're past that. I probably passed it up. Pick 10, January 2018. Now I have to turn my sound on. Hold on a minute. I have to turn my sound. I have to get this up to my face. Hold on. Sound. And then I need the YouTube. No, I don't read. Okay. This is Cindy's Pick 10. Thank you, Cindy, for letting me use your Pick 10. This is so fun to play along with you. Let's see if I can't go in just a little.
I use this kind of to fill in where I need to. All right? So, for Pick 10. Now, I had told you last year that I wasn't going to do these again, but you guys have all kind of talked me into it.
We talked her into it. Can you all hear her?
January 2018, Pick 10. I have quite a few different pages left.
My lives start at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Kathy.
So here we go, new year, 2018. Let's see what we're going to come up with. We're going to use our trusty old sticks. I've had several people ask me where the prompts are. If you go to my Artsy Endeavor Facebook page, in the file section, you are going to see a list for Pick 10 prompts. There you go. I will post
now I've got
the prompts after the video airs, and they are not going to be on the same day every month because I use this kind of to fill in where I need to. All right? So, Facebook page, Artsy Endeavors, look under the files section, and you will see the prompts.
Come on, Flip.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Pick
Flip.
one. I'm going to pick them all out. One.
It's not flipping for me. This is my old phone.
4, 5, 6. That's going to be cool, isn't it? 7.
I'll just leave it like that.
6, 7, 8, 9. And Carla's witnessing. I'm not looking, so. 10. All right, are we ready?
Yep. Ready.
Let's see what number 1 is. Use yellow.
Use yellow.
Let me guess.
All right, yellow. Use yellow. It doesn't say how to use it. I'm just about out of marigold. Here, this is spicy mustard. It doesn't say how to use it. I am going to just... Let's let Cindy do her thing.
Yellow. Let's use this bright yellow. What are we going to do with it?
That's what I was wondering. I'm going to sponge it.
Actually, I have this really cool paintbrush. Look at this. It's got like fingers. So we're going to use yellow with our fingers. So here we go. This is a
I'm
palette
sponging it.
for right now. As you guys know, my palettes are always changing. That must be the artist in me. I don't know.
Yep.
So we're using yellow.
All right. That's mine.
Isn't this brush cool? I found this at Michael's. It's called a 1/2-inch Premier Amethyst Filbert Wisp.
Oh.
So if you're interested in this brush, I'm guessing you can go find one there.
Her brush. This is Cindy's. Cindy, thank you for letting me play your video while we're doing this.
What do you think?
I think it's great. Yep.
Carla, are you using yellow?
Carla, are you using yellow? She is.
All right. There's our yellow.
My page is curling.
And you guys know, with these Pick 10s, you can't start off all gung-ho because you never know what's coming next. So I always try to...
Kathy's going to play along. Okay.
And not just cover the whole thing in yellow.
First prompt is
so
yellow.
Number 1. Let's see what number 2 is.
I'm ready.
Dun, da, da. Add glitter to paint.
Uh-oh. Glitter?
I can do that.
Glitter? Glitter? You want to get messy tonight with the glitter? You know what? I put all my glitter away except for the white. So if I add white glitter, I've got to get out some more wax paper. Add glitter to paint. That's the prompt. Let's let Cindy do her thing. She's got to go get some.
So I went and I got, this is Golden's Teal Fluid Acrylic. You know they don't make this color anymore.
They don't make teal
anymore. Make teal.
Golden make teal. I'm going to use blue.
Here because I just, I don't even need the cup. Let's do it on the palette. How the heck was that?
And I found my other palette knife that I lost last week.
I'll find a little stirry stick.
And I'm going to sprinkle this in.
Not a whole lot because again, I don't want to do the whole page in teal. And I've got this Recollections Glitz.
I've got
Rose.
I don't know who it is.
It's glitter. Trust me, it's glitter.
Yep, it's glitter. Let's just put some in there.
Mix it up. Now see, that just ruins all the glitter.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that stinks. Well, it's in there.
Mine isn't yet.
I don't know. I just might end up using glitter glue. But it says with paint, so I have to use it with paint. Alright, we're doing it. So let's take the same paintbrush. Right here. And again, this is the glitter with the teal paint. And we're just gonna...
I didn't use teal. I used kind of a light blue metallic. And a white.
Carla said she Carla said she won't add glitter to the jelly print plate though.
Carla is working on a jelly print while Cindy's doing her Pick 10 on paper.
Cool.
Carla is her friend.
Like we added glitter.
All right, I'm done too.
Next.
Number
3, use a baby wipe.
I don't have baby wipes.
Darn it.
I don't have baby wipes. So I'm going to use some alcohol. I'm going to my hand sanitizer again and a paper towel. A paper towel. Here, let's let Cindy go to hers.
We gotta use a baby wipe. I gotta find my baby wipes.
Cindy's looking for her baby wipes. I'm just going to use hand sanitizer on a paper towel.
What we're gonna do?
I'm going to blot.
I'll have to blend that out. Sorry, guys. I don't want to offend anybody. All right, so we're just going to use a baby
I'm just
wipe
kind of lifting up
upsides.
paint here. I don't know how effective this is going to be for me, but it's pulling some off. I don't have, oh.
See, this is going to be a sweet and simple page. Colors, look at that.
Sweet and simple, huh?
All right, so we used our baby wipe, and see, there's still glitter. Can you see the glitter? You can see it sparkle, can you? Okay. Baby wipe was number 3. Number 4 is...
All right, I'm with you.
Oh my God. Glitter glue.
Glitter glue.
Ay.
I've got some green glitter glue.
Right, guys, so this is how we're going to do this. It says to use glitter glue, right?
Yep.
Well, I have a stencil here that's got snowflakes on it, and since it's still cold...
I don't know how much green I got left.
Here in New York, I just want to put some little...
Come on.
Glitter glue.
I used this on my...
so that's what we're going to do.
Here it comes.
Here's some blue.
I'm just going to...
So what I'm going to do is just...
do some loops.
I'm going to put glitter glue in here, and then I'm going to use my finger, maybe, to rub it around the stencil. And first I got to get my pokey tool out, because the hole's not working. So let's put the pokey tool down.
Ah, that's enough.
Now I'll have enough glitter.
All right, I'm ready.
45 snowflakes instead of 3.
I don't know where the lid to this went to.
That's how it happens, right? So look, we're just going to glitter glue.
Glitter glue. All right.
Snowflakes.
She's glitter gluing her snowflakes. Yeah, this is Cindy Utter's channel. I wish I could get this to flip. Come on, flip, flip. Do I have my rotation set on? Yeah.
Yay!
That's the way it is with an old phone.
Cool.
Come on.
Let's do it again. I'm gonna do one up here. Here.
Come on, flip.
You guys see me?
There.
I gotta bring it out just a little bit.
There, Cindy.
There you go.
Thank you, Anne, for telling the prompts. This is Cindy working on her glitter.
Palm tree.
That glitter, I think, is number 4. It was yellow paint, paint and glitter and paint, a baby wipe, and then glitter glue.
Cool. Let's do another one. You know, we have to do things in odd numbers, so it's either 3, 5, 7, or 9. And I'm not doing 9 of these, so we're going to do 3.
Come on, Cindy, catch up. I'm waiting for you. I'm going to play with this.
This is actually really cool. I might have to do this more. Yay! All right, so we have... Oh, that's not enough, is it?
That's plenty.
Enough. 5. Yeah, I think so, too. Here we go. We're going to do 5.
Number 5.
Right over, so
We're ready for prompt 5.
Ooh, keep your finger out of the other one, Cindy. So I hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday and you're into the Happy New Year.
We're in, yep, we're past it. We've had Easter.
Time. My husband retired. Yay!
Cindy's husband retired, and they moved down south.
We are now in the throes of working on our house to get it ready to sell.
Arlene sent me the coolest scavenger hunt book, Rose said. Wow, Rose.
I don't know why, but Carla's up here in the tundra when she's from North Carolina. Crazy girl. Work. Ugh.
Carla is her friend from South Carolina or North Carolina. I forget which one.
Soon. She's got to retire.
What did Barbara say?
Her and I have to have an art studio close to
I gotta wait for my glitter glue to dry. Yeah, mine's wet too.
I need an art training studio.
Are you working with us too, Barb? Yay!
All right, I'll just sit and play, and they can watch, and we can teach them. Doesn't that sound like fun? Just think of all the things we could teach. Carla's fantastic at doing cakes and doing fondant on the cakes.
Oh, really?
She has that skill. It's awesome.
She's a cake decorator.
That I don't have to keep around because people eat it. That's a good idea, actually.
Well, I just kind of smeared this glitter glue around.
Alright. Creative juices flowing. There you go. That's awesome, though. And I don't have to hang it up anywhere. Very true. Or sell it, or try to give it off to friends and family that don't really want it. Or exactly. All right. Before we go on to the next one, actually, I'm going to look at the next one, but we're going to have to dry this a little bit. So let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. We've got a gelato or a gel pen through a stencil. That's easy enough to do.
Oh, okay. Cindy said she has to stop and dry her page, which was what Barb was saying here tonight. And I'm going to do that too. Prompt 5 is use a gelato or a gel pen through a stencil. And I'll probably do that right up in here. But I'm going to dry mine a little too. Let's see. I've kind of smashed my glue paint, my glitter glue out a little. So it's not so, I had it in just kind of like a loopy, looked like a fine liner loop line. I'm going to dry mine a little too. But I'll probably put my stencil, I think I'll use a gelato. And thanks to Peg Robinson, I have some gelatos that she sent me. They were some that she didn't want anymore. Bless her heart. I'll have to show this to you. Let me get my stencil out. I figured there might be a stencil tonight, so I actually have one out here. Somewhere. Somewhere. What did I do with it? Here it is. They're florals. And I kind of like this. So let me get my hand sanitizer and my glitter. I better tighten that glitter lid so I don't spill glitter all over everything. Close my paint. And I'm going to put a gelato through this stencil. And let me show you. I know I've shown this in a Happy Mail video, but Peg Robinson, bless her heart, sent me Happy Mail. And look what she sent in that Happy Mail. My mouth just dropped open. And it's a wooden box. And it opens up, and I asked who this was, and I think she said that was her mother. And of course, these are embellishments. They're metal embellishments. And it's just so well made. Peg does such beautiful work. But when you open it up, what is in here? But gelatos. Look. And then some ribbons and other things. But she sent me some gelatos. And I'm just going, oh, Peg. So, what shall I think I'll reach for the pink here. I think I'll reach for this. Maybe this red. Some of these are metallic. This one's a metallic melon. And this one is kind of like a pink. I think I'll use both of them. And it's supposed to use it through a stencil. So I'm probably not doing this right. I'm going to give it a try. I think I have more on the stencil than anything. And I think I'll do the metallic in the center. And kind of these out on the... Yeah, and let's see. Let's just let it fall over here. Let's see what Cindy's doing.
First, I'm going to dry this up, so I'll be back in a minute.
She's drying her
guys,
glitter
here's
glue.
What we're going to do. I have the stencil.
She has the
and
stencil.
I'm going to have to move these. So, Carla is my witness. She's sitting here watching me. I'm just going to take them and slide them up here on top because I want to put some gelato on this paper so I can use it in this stencil. So I've got a couple different gelatos here. I've got, this one is metallic blueberry, and it's Faber-Castell gelato, and this is just white.
That sounds pretty.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put some gelato down here on the paper.
Oh, she's putting hers on the paper.
My gelatos are old. I don't use them very often. And why, I have no idea. I just don't.
Let me get this metallic
and then
out.
I'm going to give a little spritz of water.
She's doing hers with water. This is a melon metallic.
Stuff off my fingers.
I'm going to put that kind of in the center here. Ooh, that's really smooth. Ooh, that's pretty.
We're going to take a brush. Just a regular brush.
Cindy's probably doing it the right way.
And we're going to pick up that gelato and go through the stencil. So we're just going to put a few clouds on here.
Oh, I like that.
I could do this with a baby wipe. I could do it, you know, with like a sponge.
Or your fingers.
With
your fingers.
Brush. No problem.
My fingers.
Okay, so there's a cloud. And I can tell you right now, I'm going to need more.
I'm going to have to wash this stencil. Probably have to get out the Murphys. Thank you, Peg, for the gelatos and for that wonderful box you sent. So you can see it's getting used.
Did you see how I squished that?
I like this little one. Maybe in here.
We need to do, Carl, we need to check on Abby. Oops.
Got to check on her kitty cat.
Oh, that's all right. I just want to make sure she's okay.
Now, I think I'll probably wipe that off later if I can. We'll see if I can get that off on a clear paper. I'm just going to set this aside.
Clouds in here. One there. How about we do put a puffy?
Yay! Gelatos. Thank you so much, Peg, for the gelatos.
I could be like, who's that? Bob Ross. Happy cloud. Happy's gone.
I'm going to put them away while Cindy's finishing up her.
Is she good? Good. You're a good girl.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. And see, this gelato, yeah, the gelato Wow.
The Scalato.
Gelato is it's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's got crumbles in it. That's because my gelatos are dry because I don't use them very often, and that's why you see the little chunky
While you are
stuff,
working
and it's not
away,
really
she's
creamy.
eating fresh
That's not a
strawberries with
problem.
whipped
You
cream.
can still use your gelatos
No!
even if they get dry. Just be, you know, be aware that you may have these little crumbles in it, and it's all fine. So, my tip for today.
That's her tip. If you have a dry gelato, you can kind of wet it out.
We've
Okay.
got some clouds.
Yeah.
Let's do the whole page. I don't like it.
Oh, Cindy's not done. She's going to do the whole page.
Clouds all over.
My glitter glue is still wet over here.
There's not clouds just in one spot in the sky.
All right, Cindy, I'm waiting on you. You just do your thing.
I just got that all wet. Let's dry that off before I mess up my whole page here. So I was telling Carla that YouTube doesn't like music playing in the background, but sometimes I will put on my headset. The only problem is then I like to break out singing.
Barb says hers is still wet too with her glitter glue. It's too wet. She can't put her stencil down on it. Yeah, notice there's nothing on this side but the glitter glue.
I like these clouds. Aren't they cool? I think they are. I hope I don't have to do something like add a frog or something crazy on this.
Add a frog or something crazy. All right.
Dry those up.
Oh.
Before we dry them,
okay, she's going
I
to...
am going to look at our next prompt.
Okay.
Because you never know what's coming up next.
No, we don't.
All right, there's that. Next, we have number 6.
Number 6.
3 textures.
3
I gotta
textures.
think about that one.
Oh,
All right, let me get
fine
my
line
3
paint
textures, dry this
applicator.
up, and we'll be back.
Let's see, fine line
All right,
paint
guys, I'm trying to
applicator.
kill Carla and I here. Sound like an old man.
Let's see, I'm going to do fine line paint applicator. Maybe some collage. And what could I do for my 3rd texture? Let's see, I got to think of a little collage. Maybe that in there. I got some yellow. This is inky paper. Oh. Maybe you could use another, instead of a gel pen, Arlene, maybe you could just use like a ballpoint pen or some other pen that you have that will work on your page. Okay, I'm going to use Collage, fine line paint applicator. And what can I use for my 3rd texture? Let me see. I have here, I made this in one of our group Zoom meetings, and I don't use it very often. And it's just kind of like a little book to hold things. What can I use? Some music? That's kind of collagey though. What's in here? Oh, I know. Let's put that aside. Here, I know. How about some of this tissue paper with a text on it? That's collage, but I'm counting it as tissue paper as a texture. All right, Cindy, go to it. Cindy? Oh, there.
This is alcohol ink.
She's using alcohol ink. I'm going to put this in
Take some
here.
of this dollar
Maybe
store
over that glitter glue.
faux snow.
Where's my glue?
Try not to die. Phew, stinky stuffs.
Cindy's doing alcohol ink. They're
gonna mix it
stinking
up with
each
the
other
alcohol
out
ink.
there.
You know, you guys are like, what the heck are you doing? I'm putting texture on my page. I wonder if it's going to stick.
I'm going to put some more
No, I
glue
got
on
glue.
here. I'm going to put the
Huh?
tissue paper kind of over that glitter glue.
Alright, let's see if I can find some glue. God, that helps.
So this will be one texture.
We might have glue sometime today.
And where's my other text? I don't really like green glitter anyway. I'll put this one down here. Kind of down in here.
I'll just use my little texture. We're adding texture. This, ooh, an alcohol ink too.
Okay, there's one.
This is faux snow from the dollar store. So in other words, fake snow.
I'm going to tear the
And it's just
paper.
little tiny balls, styrofoam balls.
I kind of like this. Maybe I'll make impromptu daffodils or something.
Blue, and then stick them.
Daffodils for spring. I'm just kind of ripping them in the shape of a flower. Daffodil, right? Daffodil. That one needs to be smaller.
It's raining snowballs. It is. Sleet. We live in New York right now. Sleet. I forgot about sleet.
So you have to remember they're doing January. So they're still in winter.
I lost my mind. Yeah, I have. It's all right. It's been gone a long time.
These are torn daffodils.
Look at that.
That's my second one. All right, wait, I've got to glue it down.
Some of these ideas, I don't know where it...
I should put one in there. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that with my fine line paint applicator.
That one we did a boo-boo because we dumped alcohol ink on it. See that big blob there? We might have to take care of that.
There's a daffodil. And here's a daffodil. I want another daffodil on here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop Cindy because she's going to get ahead of me. Here, I'm going to do a daffodil out of this. This will be the third daffodil. So this is still my second texture. That's going to go in here, maybe right down in, well, let's see. How am I doing that, though? Doesn't look much like a daffodil. There, a little bit better. Kind of peeking out over here. Peeking out of that glitter glue. We'll put them right down in the corner. Now my third texture, I'm going to do my fine line paint applicator. And what am I going to do? I don't want it to touch the page. Although I think that there'll probably be some doodling or something. This will be my third texture, just a real simple border. All right, Cindy, go on.
Texture.
Texture. I'm done.
I said add texture, so we're adding texture.
There's Cindy's. Can you see it?
That's good enough. All right, texture. That's number one texture.
Ooh, I'm loving what Cindy's doing now.
Alright, there's number one texture.
Oh,
Number
she's
two, we're going to put some of these little snowflakes on.
she's putting snowflakes on. While she's doing that, I think I'll put another daffodil on since she's only on number two. I want daffodils.
This is just clear glue. It's just clear school glue that I found in one of the retail shops around here a while back. This is the one I was telling you guys about that rang up for $99.
$99? Whoa!
And I said to the cashier, I'm like, yeah, no, you can keep that glue. She goes, I don't think that's right.
$99. Yeah, I think I'll have it coming down this way.
It was funny. I'm like, yeah, no, you can keep that. So, yeah, this is my golden, my fluid gold here. All right, so that's texture number two.
Come on, Cindy.
Nobody told me today was going to be complicated. All right, texture number three. I've got this beautiful
Ooh, her
little
page
liquid
is
pearls,
pretty.
which is a dimensional pearlescent paint stuff. Okay? The technical description. Exactly. It's stuff. So I plan on just taking this.
This is Cindy, and she's
Maybe
putting
if it
pearl
works.
drops. I'm calling them pearl drops. Oh, she's got to use her pokey tool. I have to do that a lot, too. She saw a round, a square, a rectangle, and a heart. I was reading comments. Let's see what's going on in comments while Cindy's doing her thing.
Yay! All right, so
Cookie cutters to make shapes.
Somewhat. I'm not gonna.
Barb says she's gonna put texture on with her jelly plate. Cool, Barb. Barb, you're getting me inspired to try my jelly plate. I got it in August and I haven't even opened it yet. Mostly because I don't have the space.
Those are so cool, but I'm scared. I'm afraid. What are you
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna say, you know, use pink and purple. We'll figure out how to
Mary.
pink and purple in here.
What, Barb?
You know,
I saw Mary.
Remember, it's whatever's in
Mary,
your
what?
imagination.
Oh,
So
about the jelly plate?
That was the next prompt.
I gotta make room to do that jelly plate. I've gotta get out an extra table, and I gotta get out a lot of newspaper and stuff. That's why I haven't used it yet.
Let's have some purple snowballs, or let's have, you know.
Purple snowballs?
Exactly. It's whatever you come out with in your head. All right, so there is number 3 on textures.
All right. We're ready to move on.
Whew, that was a long one.
It was. I still got some text.
Next, we have 4 left. So that was number 6.
Okay.
Number 7 is...
We're listening.
Use neon paints.
Neon paint?
All right, so I'm going to have to dry up this texture.
I don't have any neon. I just have some of this old glow paint.
And
I don't have any neon.
All right, guys.
I don't buy neon paint. Glow, and look, it's getting old. I used this one around Halloween.
Fluorescent yellow, and I told you guys about this. I bought this down at Jerry's Artorama.
I'll make leaves.
Because it said it was.
I'll make some leaves with it.
So, what we're gonna do, maybe if I can get it open, ouch, is we are going to put a little bit on our palette, just a touch. And then I'm just going to spread it out.
I should probably do that with a brush, don't you think?
2 little stamps that I found in my minis. And I just have to clean off the tops of them so that they'll stick to my acrylic block. So I'm going to stick them on my block. Come on, stay there. You don't want to stick.
I'm kind of liking that. Except for my paint is getting old and goopy.
It's not sticking. All right, we're not going to stick them on the acrylic block. I'm just going to hold it in my hand. And I'm just going to get some of the yellow paint on my little bitty guy. And we're just going to add little bitty yellow stuff.
That's enough. Maybe just a little in here. No, I think I'll just leave all the leaves on this side. All right, because I don't know what's next.
Can't see them unless you got me zoomed out really.
Neon paint.
I will show them to you guys. So
I'm going to have to do something to bring those out a little more.
This one's stick. Need a little bit more of the paint. So I'm just going to re-spread out what I already have on the paintbrush.
Crayon it is.
2 bigger ones.
I have to try this, but gave away all my cookie cutters. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but cookie cutters sound interesting. Yes, Rose, it was a very old sturdy one that my grandmother used when she had a bakery in the 50s. Oh, cool.
All right, so there's our neon paints.
All right.
These back in my minis.
Yay, Cindy. Look at her page. Isn't that cool?
Let's see what's next.
Yeah.
Shall we?
All right.
All right.
I'm ready.
We did it. Neon paints. All right, number 8.
8.
Scrape gesso over paint.
Oh, no! No!
I got an idea, but before we do it...
I got to dry mine a little. I have to dry it. Scrape gesso. I'm not going to put gesso over this whole page. No way, no how. I might do a little in here, and that's it. But I have to dry this. And my gesso is that great big gallon jar because I haven't poured it into a little jar yet. Scrape gesso over paint. Maybe I could scrape my gesso over the borders that I did that black texture on. I think that's what I'll do. Let's see, what did I do with the gesso? It's right here. And I don't want a whole lot, so I'm going to get out a piece of waxed paper. Cindy, you keep me busy. You keep me busy. This is fun. I'm enjoying it. Let's put some of this away so I don't spill. Let's see. I'm going to put some of that gesso on a piece of waxed paper up here. You guys probably won't be able to see it. But I don't have my gesso. I don't have it in a smaller container. It's in this big, huge Liquitex Basic. And it probably a good hardware store shaker. And take it to the hardware store and tell those paint people to shake up my gesso for me. They kind of look at me like, are you crazy, lady? There. Just a glob of it right up here. Right there. Now, they say to scrape it. Let me put the lid back on this before I spill it. So I'm going to get out a credit card. Let's let Cindy do her talking over here.
Let me show you. Actually, I can just zoom you in. Hold on.
Ooh. This is Cindy's page.
Yay!
Isn't that neat?
Snowflakes. All right, so we need to scrape gesso over paint. That's not a problem, and I'll tell you why. We're going to take the heavy gesso.
Heavy gesso.
And it's nice and heavy. This is a gesso that I got, I can't remember where. Maybe my art store. Aquacryl white gesso, maybe Walmart, I don't know.
I'm going to scrape mine over this border.
And we've got this little bitty, this is probably a hotel key. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take very little of this gesso.
Ew.
And we're just going to give some of these clouds a little bit of white. Because, you know, clouds aren't all just blue, right? You have to have a little bit of white in them. A little bit of color. So we're just going to give them some more texture. Give them a little bit more color. Just by scraping.
I don't like mine, but maybe I'll fiddle with it in the next prompt.
Cover up that snowflake a little bit. Okay, you guys see that? See? Now we just have a little bit of texture in our clouds.
Yuck.
So that's scraping paint over gesso.
No, it's scraping gesso over paint.
Oops, gesso over paint. Yeah, what did I say?
You said paint over
that
gesso.
too. So we scrape gesso over paint.
I'm going to leave it.
We did it over gelato, but who's checking? All right, let's see. Number 9 is buttons. We gotta add buttons. That's easy to do.
Buttons. Ah, I've got buttons, but I don't know if I want to put buttons on this page. Maybe I'll stamp with them. Buttons. Buttons.
We will grab.
Here's our button. I'll use this one.
Huh. I don't see my.
It's not a very big one.
Alright, we're just going to add these.
I scraped gesso over a stencil over paint. Oh, Barb, that was good thinking.
Look at these buttons. We're going to have snowflakes all over the place on this page.
Oh, I don't like what I'm doing.
Don't
like it at all. It's a mess. Buttons.
1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. 5. We got buttons.
She's got buttons. Yeah, I got some
right,
too, and they
let's
came
put our
from Ted
buttons on.
Robinson. I don't like what that red button did.
Again, I'm just going to use the school glue. Just a regular school glue to hold
I'm
it
going to
down.
use Aileen's tacky glue.
My phone's doing something over there.
Let's cover up some of this mess.
Okay. Here's a button.
One,
Sorry, my hands are shaking. I just got
two,
to take my inhaler. That's
3, 4,
Snowflake.
5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to put it too close to the binding because
Oh.
when I shut the journal, it won't shut.
Well,
So
now you
that's why I'm
tell
gonna
me.
kind of leave them that way more. That one's good right there. And then we'll put one more.
Wait, Cindy, don't go too fast.
Button snowflakes.
All right, I gotta stop you. You're getting ahead of me. Oh, I gotta hunt out these buttons. I'm gonna put black buttons on. Button, button. Because I don't like that scrapey paint. I'm covering it up with the buttons. Barb, you have to post your finish so we can see it someplace. That's too thick of a button. There's a smaller one. It's a gray one. I knew these buttons would come in handy. I like that better. I didn't like that, what I did with that gesso. Some of these buttons are thick. I'm looking for the thinner ones. Here's a little one. We'll put that there. I'll probably have to go back and glue these buttons back on again. 2. 3. That's a big one. A thick one. Here's a thin one. Put that one down there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. 2. 1 more. 2 more. 2 more. Here. 2 more. You said buttons. I'm putting buttons on there. What a mess. All right, the next 2 prompts better be good. That's all I can say. I messed up my rows in there. All right, I need to put the lid on these so I don't spill them. All righty. All right, what's next?
All right, that was number 9. Are we ready? Oh, God.
That was 9?
Please be good. Oh, we got to use an envelope or a pocket.
Oh.
That's something I got to think about for a minute. I'll be right back.
Me too. Hold on. I'll be right back. I got, what an interesting suggestion. Oh, I've got a button on the floor here. Let's use it. Well, I'll just put it here. Look, I got these coin envelopes from Jerry Bellini. I don't want to cover up my daffodils, though. Maybe right in here. Oh, you know what? Where's that red button? Where's my tacky glue? Here. We'll put a red button on this envelope. Right here. Come on. This tacky glue is the thickest stuff. And I might as well glue it here, because I'm going to glue it down. Working live is kind of messy. Let me tell you, you're thinking on your feet. You're thinking on your feet. That's all I can say. I'm going to put it right down in here, because I don't want to cover up my daffodils. Where am I going to put it? Let's put the red button on it. That's been messed up on the front, but we'll put it on there anyway. Well, phooey. Right here, I guess. All right.
Envelope or pocket. So here's my pocket. I'll move this aside for a minute.
I got
now
messy
what we're
hands.
Gonna do is we're going to make a cool pocket.
She's going to make a cool pocket.
First thing I have to do
I don't like mine. I'm going to go back in and work on it.
Maybe. There we go. All right. Some of these snowflakes that we had, I'm going to put a few of those in here. A few more.
What happened to the rest of my yellow? I need more daffodils.
I am going to put, I have some of this glitter here. I'm going to put in some blue. If I can get it to open on the blue. And then I'm going to put in some silver.
She's putting blue and silver.
You know what? I haven't opened this one yet, so let me open this. I'll be right back. All right, so I got it opened. So we've got blue in there. We've got some snowflakes. We're going to put some silver in there. What other color do we want to use?
These really are daffodils.
Carla says white. So here's our white. You know what? I think for the yellow, we're also going to put a little bit of touch of gold in there. So here's some white.
Glue it down.
And we're going to do a touch of gold. And this is going to be our shaker pocket.
Oh, she's doing a shaker pocket. I got black on my hands.
So there's the pocket. Now, I'm going to do a couple things. I want to use the tiny attacher to make sure it stays shut. So I'm just going to do a couple of these down through this, just to make sure it does not come unzipped. And then, before we put it on the page, I need to get some washing.
All right. What did I do with my fine liner?
And look what I found. A piece of washi tape that's kind of like snow blowing. And so now here's the thing. Where do we put it? I'm thinking right about here. I gotta move this snowflake. Let's move that snowflake. That works. We moved him. Cindy, it'd help if you open stuff. Good Lord. Sometimes I wonder.
I don't wonder about you, Cindy. I don't wonder about you at all.
We'll fix him in a second. So we're going to put this right here. This is the washi I'm going to use. And
I covered up my daffodils.
what we're going to do, we're just going to tape the top of it right here. And we're going to tape it right there to the edge of the page.
Now let's do the... While Cindy's doing her thing, I'm just going to kind of play with my border here.
Tape it again right there. So I'm just taping both sides of the envelope. Now, because I want it to stay here, again, voila, tiny attachers come in. So we are just going to attach it.
I want to get out that gelato and kind of put some more red on there.
We're done.
No, we're not.
We are done. Let's fix this guy. He's got to go back on.
Let's see what Cindy's looks like.
Why do we do that? Let's put him right here in this corner of that envelope.
Oh, look, she put a shaker on hers.
So
oh, how
go.
cool.
We have a pick 10 for January.
Oh, that's cool, Cindy.
What do you think?
I love it.
Again. Oops, wrong way.
I like it, Cindy. Very nice. It's very January. Mine's turning January into spring.
So here it is.
Oh, that's cool, Cindy. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Enjoyed this.
We did.
Have fun.
We had a lot of fun.
To see what your page turns out like. Don't forget to Like, comment, share, subscribe,
like.
thumbs up if you like what
Come
you
on.
see.
If it'll flip, I'll like it.
As always, have fun. That's what life's all about.
Come on. Flip. Flip. See what that does? Come on, flip. I wanna like her. I'll like it later. Oh, there it goes. No, there it goes. Like. We gave you a thumbs up, Cindy. All right, let's go back to me. Oh, let's turn the sound off again. There, let's turn off the sound so I don't get an echo. Now let's go back to my live. Where am I? Whoops. YouTube. Meri. There we are. Top chat. All right, I'm back at the comments. Hold it. Let me plug it back in. We gave you a thumbs up, Cindy. I need to do something more to mine, though. I'm not finished with mine. I want to come back and... Mine's very wet because I put fine line paint applicator on it. But I don't have enough of this pink red gelato on here to suit me. So I'm just going to kind of highlight some of it in there without messing it up too much. And I'm not totally happy with this. Not totally happy at all. I might mess it up, but I'm gonna put some yellow on my daffodils. It's that black is in there, but I'm gonna see if I can't squeeze some yellow in there and kind of make them. These are January daffodils. They don't look much like daffodils. That's too much black for me. So I'll get more yellow on it because I'm not done yet. Now, let's play with this since I'm playing. Too much black on this page for me. I like black, but I don't, sometimes it doesn't work for me. So I'm just going to put a lot of yellow on here. Oh, I think I clogged it up. Let's see. I kind of... Don't clog up on me now. I'm live. Well, I did it a little. I think it might be getting empty too. Oh, it's clogged up. I'm done. I'll come back later. I have to wash this out. I have to wash my black out too. I'm going to get it, put it aside over here, out of my way. I don't know if I like that or not. It's not talking to me. It's not talking to me. There's something wrong with it. Bye, Maria. And did she have fun? Maria Duncan. Surprised a 5-year-old can do the prompts easily. Oh, you have a 5-year-old working with you. Cool, Anne. Thumbs up, definitely, Cindy. That was fun. She's going to post it when she's done in Cindy's Facebook group, which is Artsy Endeavors on Facebook. Thank you, Barb. I can't wait to see what you did. I'm not happy with mine. I'm not too happy. I want more rows in there. I want more rows. I want more rows. I thought I had a red here. White, gold. Oh, I got gold. What happened to my red? Let's see if my red works at all. This is a January page, and we've got red roses and yellow daffodils. That's what you think of in January. And if you just can't quit, you just keep going. There's nothing like a few dots to jazz things up. There's some roses down in here too. Oh, see, I get it in that paint. I got it in that yellow paint. Now this is going to clog up on me. Come on, keep going. Just a little bit more. I guess that's time to quit. I'm going to call it done. I like this one better. That was really fun, Cindy. Thank you so much. Barb says, I'm liking my page a lot, but I have to wait for the gesso to dry now, then glue everything down. This was awesome fun, Mary and Cindy. It really was, Barb. So when we're done with Cindy's prompts for this year, until she does her April one, yeah, I like yours better, Cindy. I like your January one. I'm going to set this aside to dry. So, yep, that's some of them, you know, when you do pick 10, some turn out, you're happy with what they do, and others, well, you know, it is what it is. Now, my hands are all painty. I need to, let's see, let's move this wax paper off. We'll save that. see. I'm kind of figuring out where things are here. I mean, I know where things are, but what am I going to do next? I'm going to do this. For those of you that were not here last week and did not get a I did not do giveaways this week. I did not make anything. I thought I would give you a chance to, if you did not get a January house, to go ahead and I don't know who's in here and who isn't. So if you did not, let me show you my or even this is the January house here. Scissors, little scissors, and they open and close. And these are the April ones. So if you are in here and do not have a if you know you did not get a January or a February house, I'm going to give you scissors. I'm going to give you a chance to say that you want one. Danny says she just received her Easter eggs and put them in her scavenger hunt art page. Cool, Danny. Yeah, those things really took a while to reach people because I sent those a couple weeks ago. I sent them before Easter. So does anybody want the January scissors or the April scissors? I have quite a few names here that, and I don't know who's in here. And Ramona Wallace. Okay, I got you down for the April ones. I'll check you for the January ones, Ramona. And welcome in here, January. Let's see, Cindy, I got you down for both of them. Anybody else? Aunt Beck, I got you down for, I'll put you for the January. Karen Sallows. Hi, Karen. Did you want scissors? Let's see. Jen says, let's see, hold it. Jen Yates. Jen, H-I-J, Jen. I got Jen. Okay, let's see. Lucia McGill. I get you for both of them. Mary Zink. I'll put you down for both of them. Lisa. I got you down for both. Danny Lyons. Okay, I'm checking Danny. Kathy McNeil. Hi, Kathy. Well, did I put you under Kathy or let's put her under here? I don't have you on here. M. Kathy for both of them. Danny Lyons. I got you, Danny. Did you get a house? Let's see. Janet. Yeah, you're kind of hidden over here. Janet, I got you. I think I missed somebody up above. Where are my comments? Let's see. Kathy, Arlene. As your Arlene. I have to write you on here, Arlene. Got you, Arlene. Kathy, Arlene, I got Danny. I got Lucia, I got Mary Zink. I got Rose, Jen, Cindy, Ramona, Karen Salos. Did I get you, Karen? Got to get you for January. Ramona. Arlene, I got you. Danny. Aunt Beck. Danny, Ramona. Okay, let's see if I... Okay, I think I got everybody. Is Azure in here? Danny K? Yeah, I got you, Danny. I have you down for both. And Social. I'll put you down for the January one. I know you're in here. Okay, so I wanted to get caught up on those. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do something a little different. Hold on a minute. Let me put these away. Frankenpages. What do you want to do first? Do you want a mind map, or do you want to do the Frankenpages first? I want to do both of them tonight. I've already been on 2 hours. Frankenpages? All right, Frankenpages it is. And I got scraps. I told you I did this earlier this year, and I pulled a lot of stuff out of here. This kind of like accordion roadmap deal, and I was stuffing things in here. And I don't know how much I have in here I can use. I was saving, I don't think I can use these on Frankenpages. I was saving tags. These are for tags, so I paint them up for tags. Let's put these back in. What's this? That's just white paper. I think that's a address. I'll put that over with my letters. Here, let's start with that and that. This is a magnet. Here, we can use this. I'm just pulling things out I think I can use. An index page. Oh, these were when I was doing Kat's mixed media, or her little techniques. Plastic wrap technique, her morsels. This was a Frankenpage itself. I don't know what that came from. Scrappies. I'm just pulling out some scraps right now out of this book. And I got some music pages. I might start with a music page base. Pull one of these music sheets out as a base. Maybe a couple of them. Use that, and I want pretty, something pretty. This. What's this? Yeah, that's nothing I can use. Ooh, wait, what's this? See, I didn't pull these. I'm pulling these now. Mozart's. There's a couple envelopes maybe we can use. Some yellow envelopes. And I'll put this aside. Now, let's go to the real scraps. Scraps. I got bags of scraps. Right now all I'm going to do is pull scraps. Got that. I did that for one of Aunt Beck's pages. I got this, came off of a pie. You can get those little pies. I don't know if you can get them at your Walmart bakery, but I like the little window envelope, so I think I'll pull that. I got a Godfather's pizza thing. I'm not going to use all of these. I'm just pulling. I got some towel scraps when we did that shoe on the these are going to be real Frankenpages, believe me. This is pretty. This is a vellum. This is a big piece of paper. That might come in handy. All right, I think I might have... I'm going to pull a paper sack. I might be getting enough here. What's this? I have a Band-Aid on my... I hit my arm on... bumped it tonight. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's pull that. All right, I think I got enough to start with. Let's just put these... We'll pull this. Towels. All righty. So... what I want to try to do here is something a little different with my Frankenpages, and I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we'll see. We'll see. I covered up my other phone. Let's start out with those music pages as the base. Let's put all of these over here. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we'll see. We'll start with one of them. Let's start with that. Not this one and not this one. Where's the other one? This one, the waltz one. Let's open it up like this. And we'll put paper, we'll put things here. We might need to strengthen that border on the back. But what I want to do, let's see. Maybe we could strengthen it with... What I want to do is, I'm going to cover this guy up. Walter, you're going to get covered up. Walter is going to get covered up. I want to strengthen this. And I think I'll put this. This is kind of pretty. I think I'll put this in here. Now I'm just kind of getting things out and ready here right now. Here's some red. Here's a calendar page. I like this towel. It makes me laugh. Let's see. I think I'm going to put it up here, maybe. Up in there. Put that there. Maybe some red here. And all my pages are falling down. My paper, my scraps are falling down at my feet. I like this. And I like that. And I like this. I want to leave the waltz alone. Put him there. Put that there. Move that over. Okay, let's just start with that. And I'll come back and do more. We'll build on it. Let's get some of this stuff off so that I can work. Okay, let's start with this right here. And what I'm going to do, instead of gluing it, I'm going to use my double-sided tape on this. And this is just going to be the base. I'm going to do more to this and you'll see. I need my pokey tool. Pokey tool, I put you away. Where did you go? I know I put you in here. Here you are. I gotta sit down. Whoops, I pulled out the glue stick. Instead of the pokey tool. Where did you go? There. I have to sit down when I'm doing this. All right, if I fall, I'll be back. My hands are all painty. Right now, I'm just building a base. I'm just building the base. But we're going to cover up this guy. Shall we cover? Well, we'll put it right down in here. I'll put that right there. What's underneath? More. There. Alrighty. This is where I need a bigger desk. Let's see. I don't know what I was doing. This looked like maybe it's making ATCs, and this was the end of it here. I think I'll put that right there. And I have a little bit wider tape. I think I'll put a third one on there. That's a pretty thick card. Keep track of my pokey tool here. And right now, if there's loose edges like there will be around here, I don't care. That doesn't bother me right at this moment. Now let's put, shall I put this one down first? Yes. I'm going to put this golden red and green. Shall I do it this way? I think I will, and then this will come up over here. And I'm going to glue this down because I know the tape on fabric does not work too well. So I'm going to use some tacky glue to glue this towel down. Come on, tacky glue. It's so hard to get this tacky glue out. There needs to be a better way. Okay. You can see the top of that? Yeah, you can. And I'm going to leave the green. I'll be cutting off the white portion up like this. Or maybe I'll double it under. I don't know. Right now it's going to go like that. And then I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put that on with tape. Because it's easier for me. But I don't want to leave this part untaped. Whoops. So I'm going to put several strips on this. Yeah, it might look like it's a waste of tape, but I get this tape, and I sure hope I rated as many of the Joann's $2 bins as I could find of this tape. And I sure hope they get more of it. It's called Mrs. Sparkles tape. And this came from this thin tape. And when you use this much, it gets pretty expensive with the score tape. So I just kind of save my score tape for nicer projects. Not for things that I'm just playing around with like this. Because I don't know how this is going to turn out. Oh! Come on. And we may go a little bit longer tonight. And if I missed you for the scissors, just feel free to leave a comment or message me on Facebook or something if I didn't get your name. Oh, you got to be careful with this, though, because once it's down, it is down. Right there. All right, I'm liking that. And I think I'll put this vellum on here. I think I'll just kind of tear this. This is the border. I think this probably came in some paper that Peg Robinson sent. How about right in here? And I don't know how that double-sided tape will hold the vellum, but we're going to find out. What are you guys talking about? I really haven't been following chat too much tonight. Let's see what's going on. Kim Marie says, I've been thinking about finishing up a quilt that I started last year. Arlene says, Rose, when I lost the use of one side, I tried to continue sewing, but it didn't work. So I blessed someone with the machine and oh, well, that was nice, Arlene. That was really neat. I have to tell you a story. When I was in high school, I had a part-time job at a nursing home. It really wasn't nurse aiding. I was really kind of too young to do the really, the hardcore nurse aiding stuff. But I was more like I don't call myself a candy striper either. This was kind of like a small country nursing home. And I kind of just helped out where I was needed. But there was a lady there who was an elderly lady. She was a resident. And she had arthritis in her hands. like this. Her fingers were like that. But she could still hold she held a crochet hook. I'll turn my pokey tool this way. She held a crochet hook, and she crocheted, even with arthritic hands, she could still crochet. She made beautiful, beautiful thread doilies, not yarn, thread, which is, you know, if you know crochet, thread is, I wouldn't call it harder than yarn, but it's a different feel to it. And I asked her if I could buy a couple of her doilies, and she sold them to me. I wanted to buy them from her so she could get more thread. And she sold them to me, and you know, I have those doilies to this day. And she really was an inspiration to me. Just an inspiration. I'm going to put this other one here, maybe over a little. Maybe this, not too much over, maybe up. Maybe here. Maybe down here. Oh, I got that. Maybe I'll save it for another page. All right. I want to, because this is a music sheet, see, it looks like somebody had already tried to tape that. So we are going to reinforce this with what? What do I have here? Ah, this big purple sheet. We're going to reinforce this. But I'm going to fold it and make a score line. Doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I'm going to tear it. And I want this to come right in here. So this will be reinforced on that fold line. And I'm going to use double-sided tape here again. But I think of her an awful lot. Her name was, I won't tell you her last name. Her first name was Lily. And not only did she have those arthritic hands, she was in a wheelchair, and she'd drive that wheelchair backwards. I love her. I loved her because she could, man, she could drive that wheelchair backwards. She was really an inspiration to me when I was younger. She did beautiful, beautiful crochet, and I'm so proud. I still have those pieces. Of course, they're in storage now, but... And I'm not watching chat because I'm doing Frankenpages. This is just the base. I'm just getting started. I am just getting started. But I figured that using tape would be a lot easier during a live session. See how I enforce that? And it will still fold. I got kind of a... I'll have to cut this maybe. Where's my... I buried my scissors. So I'm not following chat too much. Let's just kind of cut this off. After all, this is a Frankenpage, guys. So I don't have to be too careful. I'm going to cut this towel off here. But this is just the base of it. I'm just getting a start. You know, it could almost be a signature, couldn't it? It could almost, you could almost do a journal of Frankenpages with music sheets. Oh, how fun that would be. What are you guys doing getting me so inspired? What? What? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have to buy more tape, I think. I'll only do one signature tonight because I don't want to go too long in here. We'll probably go a little over 2.5, 3 hours for a live session is about it. And I don't know. Last time I looked, we were going on 2 2.5 hours. But I want to do this one. Wouldn't it be fun to do a journal of music sheet Frankenpages and use up all these scraps? I saw some more. I went to the thrift store this week. Don't tell them. I'm going to go back and get some more music sheets because I've only got a few. I got a book, I think. I've got, oh, you know what I have? Crystal sent me, I don't know if I want to use that for Frankenpages though, but she did send me a music book in French. It was a French one. But I don't think I'll do Frankenpages in that. I'll save it for something else. But that's what this reminds me of. I'm going to cut this off. Like I said, this is just the base. Now, let's see. I don't want to cover up too many of these words because, let's see. What do I want here? Let's put, what happened to my purple? I'm going to reinforce this edge and just tear it here. Come on. Let's put it right here and kind of reinforce this edge too. And that way I'll leave the words, the blue Danube and its waters flow, my love and I, under the sky, on the banks of the blue Danube. While roses grow, my love and I, life anew on the banks of the blue Danube. Those are the words. I'm going to leave them. Let's see. Tape. I guess I'll use this because it's here. Frankenpage journal. Music pages. Let's put this one. I'm going to put 2 on this. And let's get this out. I'm not following chat because I'm concentrating on getting Frankenpage words done here. I mean pages. And like I said, this is just the base. I'm going to do more to this. I've got some plans. And let's put this. I want some red. I'm going to tear it in half. Oops. Sorry about the... I got a Band-Aid here that needs to be taped down. Let's see if it works. I might probably tear my skin off. Wait a minute. I'll do this off camera. But my Band-Aid keeps coming off. I don't think it's going to work. I need a clean Band-Aid. There, I taped it. Talk about Frankenpage. I hit my hand on a sharp, I think it was, I don't know, is it a sharp edge of the table or what? But I did it right before supper tonight. I'm Frankenpaging my Band-Aid down to my skin so it doesn't fly up and you see the sore. There, I want to put that like this. Maybe like this. Up here. Like this. Like this. Like that. All right. Uh-oh. So what's going on in chat? Let's see. Cindy says, buy the kids 1 rose. Hubs was going around with a Dora the Explorer Band-Aid the other day. Stayed on all day. I think I went in there to get this Band-Aid in the bathroom, and I don't know what, Star Trek? Was it Star Trek Band-Aids that they had for the grandkids that came down? They have to be, I mean, these grandkids are one of them's getting married this August, and one's in high school, and the other one's married. I mean, so those Band-Aids have to be, they could probably be collector's items by now. I just picked a regular old Band-Aid. I should draw on it, huh? Get out my fine line paint applicator. I want to put it this way. All right, let's see what else do I want on this page. I don't want too much because I want to leave the music here on the back. And I kind of like this, but I feel like I need something more. Maybe some more of this green leopard would go on here, wouldn't it? Maybe a strip of it or a block of it. But I'll have to glue it down. Let's just kind of cut it irregular. Maybe right in there. And another piece down here. How long is that? Well, I don't want to cover up his shoes. Maybe right there. Maybe right there and right there. Let's get out the Aleene's tacky glue. I think I kind of clogged this up a little. Let's see if this works. I know I need to put it in a jar and keep it upside down. There needs to be a better way with this tacky glue. Now it's coming out pretty good. And where's the little strip here? While I'm on a roll, let's get this glued down. Yep, I think, Janet, you... Oh, glue on this. No, I don't want glue there. I don't want anything there. I'm just going to use this towel and wipe it up. Yeah. All right, Meri, you're live. Glue that down. Some glue on the corners here. Glue this down here. Now, I think what I want to do, I think I got enough scraps on here for my satisfaction. I want to wipe off my hands. What I want to do is, let's get some of this put aside so I'm not in my own way. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I'll save that piece out. What I want to do, where am I going to put that? Here? Here. Right there. Obviously, I'm not done with this yet. There. No, there. Where's my other tape? I wanted to use these yellow envelopes. I want a yellow envelope on here. Right there, maybe. Well, where's my big thick tape? I had it here. Here's my pokey tool. Here's my scissors. Here's my palette knife and my pen. Let's get some of this stuff off. I guess I'll have to settle for the little tape because I don't know what I did with the big tape. Is it underneath? No? I probably knocked it over the side. I can't... Let's see what's going on in chat. Lisa says, not yet because I need to see where this goes on Monday. Let us know, Lisa, if you do a live on Monday. Lisa at My Eclectic Life says she's going to have to go soon. She has some kefir cream to whip into butter, and it takes a little while. Sounds good, though. Azure says, Johann Strauss, never saw this coming. Azure, you make me laugh. Cindy says, check in Wally, Mary. They have one that sits upside down on its top. Oh, the tacky glue? Really? I'll have to check. Thank you. That's a good hint, Cindy. I'm reading chat, going back. Mary's going to start a new fad for ouchies. That's double-sided tape on a Band-Aid when it starts to fall off. Band-Aid art. Good old Star Trek. Let's see. I'm reading comments. By the kids, one rose. Hubs was going around with a Dora the Explorer. Okay. I want to get this down, and then I want to do what I want to do. This will be, and then we'll go on and do some mind mapping. I want to do some mind mapping tonight, too. We might go a little bit later tonight, simply because there's so much art to do. There is so much art to do. I'm surprised I haven't fallen here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put tape on all of these. I don't like to go too late, but I'm probably going on 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours now. Well, come on. There. I'll have to look for some of that tacky glue, Cindy. I do like this double-sided tape, though. I like it because it's really strong. And even this that I got from Hobby Lobby that I'm using now, it's pretty strong stuff, and it really does hold my pieces. Now, I think I'll put the tape on this side and let the flap go open. Except for it does stick to my hands, especially when I'm not being careful. Like right now. I put several pieces on here. But it does kind of stretch. So, you know, when you put it down and you pull it, you can kind of expect it to stretch a little. Alrighty, now let's get these put down. And that'll be it for the scraps for this. Then I have something else I want to do to it tonight, yet. I think. We'll put that there. We'll put this one down next. I love the idea of a Frankenpage music art journal. Let's put it up here a little. Right there. I'll have to make some more scraps if I'm going to do a whole art journal. I was thinking about, I did that, Cindy did that Real Simple magazine. I was going to use it for a quote journal, but I was thinking I have a lot of scraps glued down in there. I could probably pick out a few of those pages. But my music pages are larger, so maybe I'll just leave that one alone. I did that last year with a project with Cindy. There. Now I have one more scrap here, and I think it belongs right there. Let's go ahead and do it. I think this vellum came to me in Happy Mail, and I want to say it came from Peg Robinson, but it could have come from anybody. I am getting so much Happy Mail, guys. I'm starting to forget who sent me what. So if you see something that you sent me and I said it was from somebody else, I really apologize, because I was thinking I was going to have to go back and watch all my Happy Mail videos and write down. And I still might do that. Who sent me what? So when I use something, I can credit the right person. All right. Oh, I'm loving this. A button. I'm loving this. I am really loving this. And then this is the inside of it, like this. Now what I want to do, I'm not done. I have some ribbon. I have ribbon. Lots of ribbon. I got it at the thrift store, some of it. This I've had for a while. It's kind of pretty. I like this pink and I like this gold. What's on the... I've got to look at the other side here. This is green, so maybe this green floral would look kind of pretty on here. See, I paid... Oh, they had it that says $1.98, but I didn't pay that. I paid 99 cents for this. They had a clearance sale at our local department store this week. But if I put this on, now I don't want to put it across my envelope unless I put it here. Maybe right in there. But I'm wanting to go this way. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. And I'm just going to snip it. Maybe I'll snip it pretty like that. And snip this like this, sort of. Whoops, that wasn't too neat. Like that. Okay, now I want it down, so I'm just going to tack it. Well, I don't think this tape will hold it too good, but I'm going to put some just to kind of hold it in place while I'm working with it. Because I found this double-sided tape does not work too good on fabrics as far as holding things in place. Now it'll make a liar out of me. But I can usually peel things right up again. But if it'll hold it in place enough for me to work with it, I'll be happy. I'm going to put it right in here. And I don't care if it's kind of crunched. See, I'm even having trouble getting it, the little backing off of it. There we go. Let's put it right. Now, I'm covering up my... But I guess that's okay. I'm going to put it right there. Now, what I wanted to... Let me reach over here. I got some straight pins today, and I really stuck it to Penelope this afternoon. But I was needing quilter's pins. Let's see. Let's take this big fat one. And hopefully, what I'm hoping... not that. Let's reach over here and get a... I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought some of that baker's twine. I think I like this kind of a coral color. Kind of goes with the other coral in there. Let's just cut it out. And I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try it and see. It's twisted in there. And my hands are painty. I've got the dirtiest hands. I cringe to think people watching videos. I'm not going to show up too much. Maybe I'll backtrack and use the blue instead. I think the blue will show up better. Ignore me. I'm deciding. I'm doing this on the fly. And of course the blue one is the last one in the package. But I think the blue one will show up better. Oh, but where's the beginning? The beginning's tucked underneath. Come on. There it is. There we go. Yeah, it shows up a little better. Now I'm going to thread this. Yeah, I put it in my mouth. Come on, Mary. It's a big eye. I think I'll use double. I think I'll double it. And I want quite a bit. I want a lot. I want a lot of it. Hopefully I won't tangle it too bad. I think I'll stop there. That's about a yard doubled. Let's see. And that was the lighter blue. I should have used the darker blue. Oh, well. Now I'm going to do something real easy to start with, because this is the first page I've done. As I do more, maybe I'll get better at it. But I'm just going to go in. Right, Mary? Yeah. I'm going to do some real simple stitches here. Well, let's just leave a tail. Let's come back and tie it off. I'll tie it off. Let's come back here. And let's make a knot. And do it twice. Now all I really want to do with this is kind of make a ladder, I think. I'm not real sure. And I don't know how it's going to look on the other side. We'll find out when I'm done. But this needle's pretty sharp. And I probably won't have enough to go. I should do crosses, shouldn't I, instead of a ladder? Let's do crosses instead. We'll do crosses instead. There. Now I could go all night on this, so if you guys have to leave, it's probably getting pretty late. It's almost 10:30. Let me plug my phone back in. How much juice I have left on my old phone. It's down to 65%. Looks like I'm going to need some more tape on my hands here. Come on, flip. There. I would do that too, or be lazy and glue the thread to the page. Yeah, you could be lazy, but the needle worker in me is coming out, Azure. Let's see what else is going on. Good night, Cindy. Do I have a thimble? I do. I have a ceramic decorative thimble. Excuse me while I put some more tape on my owie here. It's coming up. Franken tape here. Maybe I'll put it clear around my wrist. There. Franken tape. Oh, I've got to cut it off though. There. Can't say that Frankenpages haven't inspired Meri. All right. Yeah, the needle worker has, well, let's see. And then I have to come over here maybe. Am I doing that right? No, I have to come down. I should poke the holes first, but you know, should and doing are two different things. I'm just kind of playing. And yes, a thimble would be nice. I'll tell you what, it is getting to be 10:25. I'll work on this until 10:45. And then I'll finish it in a video. How's that? So we don't keep you guys too long. Because I want to do a lot more to this page than I'm going to be able to do tonight. And I'll have some time to think about it too. Now see, these aren't spaced evenly, but that's okay. This is a Franken page. You know what I should do is stop struggling with it. Meri, where's your pokey tool? pokey tool. Pokey tool. You guys probably have suggested this and I missed it entirely. All right, where am I at? I'm coming over here. Oh, that's much easier. That's much easier. Except for I'm bending it there. I guess I'll have to put some paper on the bottom of it. Now, I think I'm pretty much, this will be my last one because it's, I'm gonna tie it off somehow. I'm gonna tie it by doing a, how am I gonna do that? I think I'll do it in here. Right, whoops. Don't ask me what I'm doing because I'm still figuring it out. Like this. And like this. Come on. Just kind of make me a little knot. I don't care if there's knots on this. There. And then I'll just bring it down. Come on. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Like that, and then I'll tie it here. Whoops. Look at that. We'll loop it in there. I didn't have that pulled all the way through. Oh well, we'll fix that. This is a Franken page. Mistakes are allowed. What am I doing here? My needle has tape on it. Bring it there. Push it in here. Out over here. And let's snip her off. And tie it off. So you're getting the idea of what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a lot more around in here. I'm not going to do it tonight. I might put some ribbons on here. I want it to be kind of crazy quilt style. And this will be the first, I think I will do a signature. I don't know how many I'll do. I got 3 music page sheets, maybe 4. I pulled 3. I think I have a Christmas one in there too that we can put in here. So that'll be a good start. And then the next time I go to the thrift store, I'll look for some more music sheets. So alrighty, I'm back. So it's getting pretty late. Do we want to mind map tonight, or do we want to next week do the mind map first and then the Franken page? Let's say that, because I've almost gone 3 hours tonight. I'll work on this in a video offline. And next week, let's do the mind map first, because I want to do those mind maps. I really like the suggestion to mind map famous artists. Yeah, well, 3 hours for me is a long enough stream. And on a Friday night, and I don't like to hold you guys because I know you have family and everything, so. Oh, Charity, hi. Hi. Well, you're going to have to watch the replay, Charity. I start at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Friday nights. So I really did enjoy. I just love what you guys suggest. I'm going to look for more goodies to put on. Maybe some, you can get some of those fabric flowers. But I don't know how much bulk I want to get in on this. Maybe I'll make some flowers. Maybe some daisy chains or something like that. And I want to do it kind of Victorian Frankenpage, crazy quilt style, but still Frankenpages. And, you know, you can do zigzaggies and whatnot. So, thank you guys for coming tonight. Thank you for putting up with my Franken Band-Aid. Good night, Kim Marie. I didn't chat too much with you guys tonight, but I'll go back and read chat and catch up with everything you guys said. Danny says, although I couldn't comment much, I thoroughly enjoyed it. You made my night. Oh, thank you, Danny. Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family, take care of your dogs, enjoy, take care of your pets, enjoy your weekend. And I'm going to do an impromptu next week, but I don't know when. I'll just look for a good time. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.